So hello,
Good evening,
my name's Chris,
and I'm Ash.
and we thought we'd just do our first video of our channel. And I think the plan for this channel is just more to keep us on track with our pile of shame, which we just sat here now trying to sort out.
Some of mine.
Some of yours. We've already established that I can't see the instructions. Ash is having to build some bits for me. But yeah, so we're both family men, both love the hobby, been into it since I don't know when did you get into it?
I reckon like late 90s,
Late 90s. See,
98, I think.
my first box was a 40k. No, it wasn't. It was a Fantasy Battle box. Then I got the 40k second edition, but I had the Rogue Trader book. As if I had it now, it'd be probably worth something. But
Yeah, I remember getting the Bretonian and Lizardmen box many moons ago. That was my first.
High Elves and Night Goblins.
No.
And then you had like a wyvern, orc on a wyvern out of cardboard, and like someone on a griffin on cardboard. You didn't actually get. It was like the second edition 40k box. You got like a killer can as a cardboard cutout.
I remember something about like templates or something made out of cardboard of like a giant when it fell over or something.
Oh, you used to get like a stand that wasn't too different to that, but had a little clip, and you just slid. So it had no base size to it or anything like that. It was just this.
No, you're showing your age there, mate. Sorry.
And it came with terrain as well, which was all folded bits of cardboard. But anyway, there we go. So yeah, that's the plan with the hobby, isn't it? And
narrative games, isn't it?
yeah, we kind of do a bit of, I guess, do a bit of everything, don't we? 40k. You're getting me into Heresy.
Yeah, I started dabbling in that. Yeah, I think it's fair to say, I know you haven't, but I've experienced a bit of the old 10th burnout.
See, yeah, no, yeah.
You're a fan. That's fine.
I like 10th.
Oh, that's cool, mate. That's fine.
I do like 10th. I think it's been quite good. I like Blood Bowl. You've not really experienced it too much, have you?
No, I've kind of got enough systems. I think in the pile of potential. I don't know that I need any extra, but you're a fan, aren't you? So
love
we'll
Blood Bowl.
give it a go.
Absolutely love Blood Bowl. Again, played that since early days. And Kill Team, which I dabble in, but none of our rest of our group tend to dabble. But you're also partial to some aways from Games Workshop, aren't you?
Yeah, I've had a little mess about with Team Yankee and Flames of War.
Which all sounds lovely.
It is good. What else have we got? Did give Dawn of the Dead a bash, and that was great. But when they stopped supporting it, I sold all of that. And I wish I hadn't really, because from what I hear, it's back on, isn't it? That's a great game.
Yeah, not played them. A bit of a GW.
Yeah. I had a little go at Necromunda, but like it, but never really.
I like the idea of Necromunda in the narrative, but I just, as we've said, like life gets in the way and all that bookkeeping and writing it all out. I really do like the way you can just chuck it on an app with a lot of these games now. It's really quite straightforward. So yeah, we got desires to do some bat reps for you guys as well, or for us really. But please, hopefully you'll enjoy them once we get them up and running.
Yeah, and it's not going to be like super high polished production like the greats of 40k or whatever, like Winters or whatever. But it'll be kind of narrative, and yes, there will be rules, mistakes, and things, but we're just rolling some dice and having some fun.
I think that's the key, isn't it? That's the key.
Yeah, it's a hobby, isn't it? It's a hobby.
But we tend to find our heads goes off on right tangents when we chat. You know, I think Ash has broken out of his garage some Tyranids. I think the plan is.
Yeah. So 40k wise, I got into that when it was like the Black Templars versus Eldar box, and they had the funny jungle trees, and that was quality. But obviously sold all of that, or lost it, whatever. And then got back into 40k. Chris gave me a tester game.
Was that not me? Was it?
That was you.
Me?
Yeah.
Not other Chris.
It was you. It was you two. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. It was you. I think the other Chris. Definitely you two. Yeah. You were definitely both like the sort of reintroduction to it. And that sort of started off with, I think, Space Wolves, a couple of boxes of like, what was it, Blood Claws and the Terminator Wolves, which still aren't finished. And then I went for the Tyranids and sold them. What was that? That was
that was easy.
That was 8th edition, wasn't it?
8th, 9th, 8th?
End of 8th, beginning of 9th. And then obviously with Leviathan box sets going out, I think I've got about 4 or 5 of them. Something like that, of the Tyranid halves that I sort of traded with people and whatever else. So, there's some of them.
Oh no.
Going to get them finished up just in contrast paints like that one, really. Nothing crazy, but it looks all right from 2 foot away.
I've just chopped a marine in half. I don't think that was the plan originally. Just trying to get the base off.
Yeah, do a bit of 3D printing as well. Haven't gone full resin. Just the FDM stuff at the minute.
Quite the star, aren't you? That do some good terrain.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Playing on.
Got a big apocalypse game coming up on Sunday, haven't we? That tends to use a lot of your terrain.
Yeah, love it. Get all the toys out.
Oh. So I'm attempting to try and get these 25mm bases off. I've done all right so far, except I've lost half a marine there.
I've got a scalpel somewhere.
A what?
A scalpel. Would that help?
Oh, have you?
Yeah, it's a little bit blunt, so I'll go easy on it. It is blunt, so just don't go getting over the top of it. That's usually when I find a cut myself. Fucking hell. Excuse my language.
That's a good start.
That's
we
a good
said
start.
we said we were going to be a family-friendly channel.
No swearing.
We'll try and beat that out if we've got the technical ability to do that.
Yeah.
I'm going to break that, might I?
Yeah, I think you might. Come here.
Come on.
Let's have a crack.
Oh, base has gone. The glue or whatever.
One way of doing it.
It's that balance between. Oh, okay. We're getting somewhere. I'm going to have some rubbish for you.
Do you want a pair of clippers now? Just in the middle of the bottom of it.
All right. So yeah, Apocalypse game Sunday. Don't know how many points are going to be on the table. 30,000 points. Might even be more than that. Might be 36. 8 aside. 3,000 points ago.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
So it could be 40, 50,000, I suppose.
Some crazy stuff. We always have a good laugh. Long old day, but it's a good laugh from it.
Yeah. Yeah, we're quite lucky like that. We've got a decent local store and decent sort of local people down there.
guess, you know, we might document some of our ventures into the competitive world as well. Like we ventured to a tournament in November.
Yeah, yeah, we did.
Got your prize wooden spoon.
Yeah, I've got a trophy, mate. That's all that counts.
It's more than I got. So I went as a little RTT. I went 1 and 2. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. I was bottom of the barrel.
That's all right, mate. You got yourself a £5 gift voucher. Your troubles.
Yeah. After that, my kids nicknamed me General Waste.
Yeah. It was good. A good experience. That was my first ever tournament. I do want to do it again.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like, you know, super competitive and it was, but like nobody was stupid about it. They were all sort of decent players. All had a bit of fun. Learned quite a lot.
Then what a laser pen looked like, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm not keen on laser pens. Keep that away from me. If you can see it, you can see it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna start. You know, I'm not gonna start nitpicking over that. You can, if you think you can see it, that's fine. You shoot.
So the plan with these Marines is they were a bit of a job lot I bought on eBay to mainly get a Land Raider, which is a good deal. And the Land Raider's up and running, and it's just the last few Marines I was left with. I'm hoping them to turn them into some sort of heresy, nemesis, bolter wielding kit bashes. But we'll see. But they are weird plastic.
Are they original GW stuff? Or
I don't know.
some
Some are just light, and maybe it's like really old. I don't know. I'm not familiar with it. As much as I did do 2nd edition, I didn't come back to 8th. A very big hiatus. Came back to the Death Guard and the arrival of Primaris Marines. So
yeah, I've got a couple of close-ups of them. Maybe people will know what's what. I don't know.
Stuck together with some sort of green material. So that's poly cement of some sort. Very weird. Got a metal chap here as well. So yeah.
On that note of sort of Horus Heresy stuff, obviously we've got like stuff from 40k that translates across like the knights and things, and I've got a few custodies that will go just about, and some assassins and Imperial agents. They're all supported in it, which I think is good.
And the way we play as well, you know, I've pretty much got firstborn Marines from 40k, but you know, all friends here, aren't we? Just happily run them in the heresy.
Yeah, and I don't know. I think I like the Primaris stuff. I'm not knocking it at all.
Yeah,
you know, there's a bit of nostalgia.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, the mini Marines and all that carry on.
Have you confiscated the scalpel? Am I not trusted or something?
No, you can have the scalpel.
Oh, there it is.
I was getting a bit worried. I will say that.
And what the hell?
See, that is classic. Don't show that. They'll ban our videos. Have you actually cut yourself? Right.
It's only little.
What's that old phrase? It's but a wound or something.
No, that's right.
I don't know. I've heard it before somewhere.
So you've literally taken it off me again.
See, can I have it back? Sorry, I've got my work head on. No, that don't go like that.
So what are you doing over, Ash? You
I'm
building me a knight autocannon thing on carapace weapon because I can't see the instructions, right?
It's about the measure of it. Yeah, just raided the bits box for Chris, because he's I don't know, recently you've got Chaos Knights and
Well, someone did a fantastic job for me on the Chaos Knights. I need to get them painted because the build was all magnetised by this man opposite.
Yeah, you got quite a lot, haven't you?
Yeah.
At least you got a full army there, definitely.
Oh, without doubt.
Yeah, so going slightly back to Heresy, you've got all your mini marines. Solar came out and I fell in love with them pretty well.
Yeah, good one.
Yeah, very nice.
Good models.
Yeah, keep hearing like rumours of other things going plastic and that, which happy days. So we got some of those to paint as well.
Yeah, I want to see what's in this 3rd edition box that's rumoured. So whether or not I'm kind of invested in that. I'm not really sure I like the idea of the big Saturnine Terminators. But hey. Got to see it first if that's what comes our way.
Yeah, I just hope that, I don't know, maybe if it's not what floats your boat, I just hope we can still get hold of a few more Age of Darkness boxes. I think.
Yeah, that'd be a good shout. You got super glue? Because I only brought plastic glue.
I have got super glue somewhere. Yeah, and we've been talking about doing a 40k, I don't know what you call it, like it's not a league, but a narrative escalation. So starting off with roughly like, I don't know, 500 points of Imperial something. And starting off on a Space Hulk that we've been printing.
Is that going to look silly?
No, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, it's a bit oversized, isn't it?
Cavaganda. What you can do, raid the arms off. Yeah, that backpack's huge. I just say it's a gun as well, isn't it? Sorry.
The Primaris Eliminator guns, aren't they? I don't know if it's going to work or not. This.
Yeah, so the old escalation narrative story, whatever, I don't know. Try and like do it all nice and lore kind of accurate without getting stupid over it.
I'm going to come back to these.
Start off with Gene Stealers on a Space Hulk, and then hopefully down on a planet somewhere, and try and get all of it kind of correct, like, you know, Tyranid invasion going from the early you know, Lictors and Von Ryan's Leapers and all that kind of stuff through to
what is it, infiltrating ones?
Yeah, and then go right the way through to the big full blown, I don't know, 4,000 plus point aside Fortress assault.
You've got a lot of painting to do, haven't you?
Yeah, just I don't know, 200 gaunts, different flavours, and yeah, some headless Carnifexes, Screamer Killers, whatever. Yeah, so what are you going to do with that then, Chris? Imperial Inquisitors, and then onto Marines of some variety?
Yeah, well, yeah. We kind of talks about like a Inquisitor retinue, sort of discovering something on a crashed battle barge or something like that, and that just unravels from there, which I like the sound of anyway. And we'll just see how it goes. Let the dice tell the story, as they say.
Yeah, no rerolls.
No rerolls. Well, we haven't talked about this.
No, we've just decided it.
Have
no
we?
rerolls. Yeah.
You have, you mean?
No, well, it's up to you now.
No, let the dice tell a story. That's fine.
Yeah, like say High Paul and that they've got their own kind of house adaptions and stuff.
Say hi, Paul.
Yeah, if it feels right law wise, happy days, go for it. But I guess, yeah, the narrative like aspect of it. So try and organise it somehow so that if the Tyranids win one round of it, they get a buff, maybe in the end game, or or maybe in the next round they get something, or if the Space Marines are successful on the Space Hulk, then they're kind of alerted to the fact that something's going on, so they get a chance to organise a proper defence. But I mean, if one side keeps winning, I'm looking at you, Chris, then...
What's that supposed to mean?
If one side keeps
Your grey dice don't seem to let you down. Even other people moan about them, don't they? Who's that? Oh.
It's statistically average to roll sort of sixes out of 10 dice. I don't know what the issue is. Trying to work out which one I'm missing. I definitely join the camp of people saying the new layouts on the sprues make absolutely no sense.
Oh, what's the matter with them?
I've already cut it off. That's that. That's that.
They mess it up.
No, I haven't messed it up. Not yet. Give it time.
I haven't built a big knight. That arm piece, you can't. There's only one arm piece, isn't there? Joint. Is that right?
Yeah, you'd magnetise them like at the elbow. It was a Castellan Valiant one that gave the headache, wasn't it? That was the one that took a bit of figuring out. I'm sure somebody sat there going, "Oh, it's easy." Got there in the end, but it took a bit of thinking. I think I already cut this off. There it is.
No, actually, we're in it. There's no give in that at all to get that weapon off. It should just come, isn't it?
No, that ain't coming off.
It's nuts, isn't it?
I don't want to break it. Can you be trusted with a scalpel again?
I'm a bit scared now.
Right, I think I've got all the bits off of that. Let's glue this together. Yeah, so what else have we got? We got some files off of Sacramundus, or Sacrus Mundus, the 3D printer people. They've got some amazing bastions and stuff. I've been looking for some decent trench files for a while, and sort of saw them and printed off one of the bastions. We'll have a look at that at some point, but I think it's quality. It's, well scaled, goes well with the new Primaris stuff, but doesn't look stupid if you're playing Heresy or whatever on it with smaller guys. So yeah, we'll use that. Use that for some 40k and for some Heresy.
Yeah, it does look good. Oh, what's the movement? Oh. What's that? Ash, not running.
Yeah. There's flock all over the floor.
Flocking hell. Yeah. What drop?
A magazine. No. I reckon it's under your table.
I'm sure this makes for good viewing.
Yeah.
They're probably laughing at us.
on that note, we'll just pause a second whilst we try and find the missing bit. And we're back.
It's fine. We're good.
Yeah, so I guess this is kind of like a chill and chat live stream, but not live.
Not live.
There it goes.
So that one's from the elbow.
We might get the odd invasion by a dog coming down. So
it's alright. It's a nice chap, isn't he?
he's all right. He'll do.
He's all right.
There goes there.
I'm just going to go for it.
There's some Space Wolves kicking about as well in the semi. Go on then. I'll get the first aid kit.
That was what? Sorry, what?
Just
Space
chatting about
Wolves.
sort of Space Wolves and that. There's a load of mainly Primaris Space Wolves kicking about in the semi-finished pile. That
Yeah, and obviously a new release recently. Didn't really get you that excited, I don't think.
just worried about what's gonna, because I've got a load of Primaris, you know, kind of like the generic ones. I just don't want them being sidelined because there's new blood claws and things. But I think it's great that G-Dubs.
It'll be the same kit with just, it's like what they did with the Death Company, I reckon. It's just the Assault Insect kit with additional sprue.
Just a bit more involved, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I quite like that.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's.
But then I suppose you could run Assault Ancestors in Blood Angels. You don't.
Yeah.
You know, if that works better or if that's what you got. Yeah, I just hope they don't get. Yeah, you know. Or failing that, chuck them in some paint strippers and paint them something else, I guess.
Oh man, have I gone too far? Oh no, that's a good fit. Look at that. Do you like a bit of kit bashing? I put on her Instagram the other day. We talked about this. We talked about having an Inquisitor to lead the start of this campaign, and so went home and bashed up a Inquisitor out of a Kazakin model and some various bits of Eldar. Dare I say it? But you know,
That's pretty vile.
it's a rogue. He's a rogue, so it's all good, right?
Yeah, we're looking at you, Gulliman.
Yeah, friends of Eldar, isn't he? You're gonna have random bits of marine dotted around your house, mate. Don't know where that went. What's this?
Did you need it?
What?
That whatever bit.
No, mate, no, it's just a hand. Marines don't need hands, do they? Oh, I'm just getting ahead of myself again. I need to file it down.
Not if they're painted yellow, they don't, yeah.
Painted yellow?
Yeah.
What, Imperial Fist?
Yeah, Dawn, isn't it? He lost his hand.
Did he?
Yeah.
Dawn lost his hand?
I thought he did.
Alright. Well, that's some research to do now, isn't it?
There you go. I think that's all done, yeah.
Yeah, baby. Thanks.
No worries.
Stick a magnet on that. Happy days. Right, crack Go on then, get some Tyrannus done. You haven't done much so far.
Yeah, thanks for that. Cheers, dude.
Thanks for this. So what do we reckon's better then? Like, is it a Paladin or what's the one with the Gatling cannon?
What, a Crusader?
No, the one just the Gatling.
I should know this.
You should. Paladin or Errant? No, Errant. Warden, that's it.
I don't actually know, to be honest. I haven't really run a Paladin, I don't think, in 10th. I think the Errants have come up a bit.
I think the Warden is supposed to be, it's got the best, in it -1 damage, it's Bondsman.
Yeah. So if you put the old buff on it, it'll do it to a couple of armagers. I'd like to do the Christmas detachment of knights and that, but it just means getting hold of a load of other Mechanicus and that. I've got enough to be getting on with, and I'm sure it's also probably not very good, but it looks cool.
The what?
The Christmas list thing. You know,
oh, with the crossover.
Yeah. So you could have like.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be alright.
6 units of.
I think we're talking about the Chaos Knights there. I think it's the rules that have put me off sort of getting them out, because just like playing Imperial Knights, because it's just simple, isn't it? You reroll a hit, you reroll a wound.
Yeah, 6 up, fill
and
no
6
pain.
up, fill no pain. It's just really simple.
Yeah.
And decent rules.
I think the Chaos models are better though.
Yes, the Chaos models.
I didn't admit
got a little bit more character.
Somewhere there should be a pot of PVA.
Big bloody thing there.
Yeah, I just want the little one there. Maybe I should have some music on or something, but I can't even get my head round doing the, not getting a copyright strike. Yeah, with our, I don't know, do we even have any subscribers yet? Probably not.
We haven't even posted this yet.
No, we've got a channel, it's set up, but that's about that.
Come on. The only problem, this plastic glaze, you just got to wait, haven't you? The super glue's done, but at least it doesn't stick to you.
Yeah. There you go, found it.
Found it? Happy days. What's going on now? You're doing some basing, are you?
Doing some basing now.
Well, this glue seems to be rotting the paint, whatever paint's on it.
More night bits.
More night bits.
Yeah, like the armature handles and stuff that go on the top of the carapace. Just all like the little fiddly detail bits that, yeah, I probably should have fitted by now. grab a bit of that. I saw some tutorials on Heresy. Mine's going blank now which channel it is.
I don't think this is working, Ash. Look at the size of his hand.
Hang on, just show it. I think we
it's
have
just a
some
bit too
scale
oversized.
Yeah, we have some scaling issues, I think.
Yeah, we'll run with it. Anything's possible in 40k.
It'll look all right from 3 foot away. Yeah, so I saw this basing tutorial for a Heresy channel. I really should know the name of the channel. Their narrative, like, it almost looks like an animated. It's not even a battle report. It's like, I don't know. Pretty good anyway. But they've got these really decent tutorials, and their basing technique's quite simple, but very, very effective. So I'm going to pinch that and do these on the Tyranids because, I don't know, 300 little Gribblies later, I don't think I want to be spending too much on materials. I do love these new sculpts though. I think it's quality. They stuck to the old recipe, but just did them in HD.
Yeah.
Leave some of those without the extra bit on it. I'm missing a base, there it is. So yeah, sand, PVA sand, a couple of rocks just to make a few of them look a bit more
Rocky,
yeah.
Oh, great.
And then later on, just some browns and some dry brushes and happy days. That's the plan anyway. And contrast paints. Took me a while to get my head around them, but I think they're a great tool.
Yeah, I don't mind contrast actually at all. There's a couple a little bit too thin.
I don't think it works on armour panels, or I certainly haven't got the skill to.
No, it's good for models that have got a lot of detail, like Eldar. They just go straight in there. But what I've tended to use it for is sort of like my Ultramarines, Macragge Blue it or whatever colour forges.
Yeah.
And then use Ultramarine Blue as a contrast, more of a, almost like you use it like a wash. So that's the second coat, but also does the like the filling in, the shading for you.
Yeah, no sort of like pin shading or whatever. So yeah, I mean I guess that's the introduction to the channel. We probably could have saved people like half an hour of their lives, but
not sure what we introduced really, but
yeah. But some narrative games, maybe at some point we'll give another RTT or something to go. There's a big 3-day event on the south coast in February. I mean, I keep saying I'll do it, but I'm not sure my brain could cope with 3 days of Warhammer.
I was knackered after that RTT. I'm knackered after the Apocalypse games.
Yeah. That's a laugh though, isn't it? I mean, the first one we did, it took all day to do like 2 and a bit turns, I think.
Yeah, we've learned since then, haven't we?
Yeah.
Learned since then.
I think we pretty much did a full game last time.
Yeah, we did. We ended it, I think. All right, so are we packing up?
I think we'll call that there.
Well, if you've listened to us and ramble and
you're still there,
you're still there, thank you. We'll keep going and try and put something out at least every fortnight.
And hopefully we'll still be doing this in like 4 years' time. We'll look back at this video and think, what were we thinking?
What were we chatting about?
Is that the best that we could have done? Yeah,
Anyway,
is what it is.
Take care. Happy gaming, happy hobbying.